Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's live. My name is Christine with Spirit Inside Tarot. If this is your first time here, let me know in the comments below, and also to give me a minute while I do my spirit calling. I also have a few announcements, and this is going to touch on a lot of different things, but it's in the same realm, it's in the same subject. So comment below, click the like button. If you don't have that option, please go back to the replay and click the like button. I always ask for that support, and that is about it. But today is about animal totems and animal spirits and listening to the whole message. I also did a past loved ones with pets just a few days ago, so check that out on my live tab as well. Facebook, TikTok, Patreon. Check me out and check all the good content out on those channels as well, and those social medias as well. Spirit guides, I ask that all of my readings with you to be as accurate and specific to the collective and bring blessings to everyone here today. I ask all angels and spirit guides to please help me stay centered in my higher self, so that I may be clear to see, hear, and feel the messages that you are giving me from the divine. Today's Moonology message. This is a moon in Gemini. So if you need a big shift connected to love or finances, it could be maybe a day or two, but it's about to happen. Take inspired action sooner than later. As this quarter moon, remember to practice gratitude for all the things in your life. And that is the message for today. I also will be giving a gratitude card, probably more so during the end. It does have a message in the book, which I absolutely love reading. So welcome, everybody. There's a few things that I'm going to be touching on, but the thumbnail picture that you see here on YouTube for this live has a lot to do with spirit animals and spirit totems. And today I'm going to touch on the bee. Okay, busy bee, very productive bees. And with that said, I was called to bring the spirits in that manner from this deck, because there's a big difference between giving up and knowing when you've had enough. So bees only live so long. They can only produce so long. They have different duties within their lifetime. Well, so do we. That's where we have a lot in common. We have passions, okay? And I want you to be very crystal clear on how you want to align your passions. This is a focus that I would really recommend that you have for the rest of this month into September. Because as I know as a Sagittarius, that it's going to be a very busy month for September for fire signs, as far as I've done my astrology so far. So I want you to try to have at least 5 minutes a day to where you meditate and be thankful for what you have. And that has to do with the passions and having the opportunity to have that passion to do something different in life. You always have opportunities. You always have chances to do things differently. You don't necessarily have to give up, as this message says, to give up on a passion. You have to work hard at it. And that is where the busy bee comes into play. All right. So I want you to ask the spirits to restore your awareness with continuous positive vibrations and sincere gratitude. And if you want that as a mantra, I will definitely be happy to repeat that. So you should ask the angels and spirit guides to restore your awareness with continuous positive vibrations and sincere gratitude. To always be thankful for the beauty of life and the chances that you have in it. And that also has to do with the busy bee. So, I'm going to start out with one of my spirit totems. The first card is B, productivity. It is time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Just like the bee, they try not to miss out on an opportunity to hop on from one flower to one flower to one flower. So take a moment to prioritize your goals and get clear view of how to get where you want to go and what it will take to get there. Just like the message that I said about the mantra, about restoring your awareness with continuous positive vibrations and sincere gratitude. So you need to be grateful for the opportunities that you have. Now, out of the Spirit Guides Tarot, there were a few that actually came up, but I'm going to shuffle and I'm going to give you a card, whichever one that Spirit decides to show. All right, Spirit. Okay. We've got two, but one is actually flying a air bird. So the three of air. Yeah, it's this is more so about possessions, about material things. So this rose-breasted grosbeak, sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. So never give up. Thank you, Spirit. This is basically touching on never give up. Keep that right there. Yeah. All right. So the extended message on that. Hold on. Water, fire, air. And this is the 3. So the extended message for this one is whether you're human or a part of the animal kingdom, sadness is a part of life. Don't go through the healing process alone. Reach out to those who love you and care for you. Let others who have experienced what you're going through offer their compassion and wisdom and experience of what they've gone through. You may need a little time to be sad, but make sure you begin to work, busy bee. You need to work your way through the emotions soon. You'll heal from this loss, and in doing so, be stronger than you have ever been before. This card also indicates a need for you to be there for someone else who is hurting. So this bird is a very beautiful bird. This bird with a red crest that's almost heart-shaped on the chest, heart chakra, right? For this reason, they represent healing from heartbreak and emotional pain. A reminder that time heals all wounds and joy will come back into your life in due time. The grosbeak, asks you to practice forgiveness of yourself and others and to release the past. As I said, there's a bigger difference between giving up and knowing when you've had enough. So that healing, you need to let go of the past, where it says to release the past. This right here says one to know when you've had enough. You've had enough of grieving. You've had enough of sadness. It is time to move on. And like I said, I just did a past loved one with pets and spirit guides and ancestors on my live tab. So please check that out. All right. Also, that's the Three of Air. Wow, the Three of Air. Okay, in tarot, the Three of Air, even out of another deck here, a third party helps you to see the truth of the situation, whatever it is you're going through. What is truly mine can never be withheld from me. Rejection is spirit's protection. It's in my best interest to let go and allow for something better to take place. You've had enough, right? It's in my highest good to see the truth, regardless of my temporary discomfort. This too shall pass. That's the other message too. And in the other deck, 7, well, because I can tell you right now, it's spirituality and knowledge. But the bee spirit out of this deck is sweet results await. And that is exactly what they're telling you. The time will heal all wounds. All right. I have a little more information I wanted to give you. So as you know, bees never give up. Just like ants. They just keep going, right? All right. So honeybees. Did you know that 1 spoonful of honey is enough to keep a person alive for 24 hours? One of the first coins in the world featured a bee symbol. Honey contains live enzymes. Now, here's the trick. With taking honey, you don't use a silver spoon. You use a plastic spoon or a wooden spoon, because the honey contains live enzymes, and the metal spoon, the metal in it will kill the enzymes. Honey contains a substance that helps brain function. It is also good for a sore throat or a cold. Honey is one of the few foods on earth that alone can sustain human life. Bees have saved people from starvation in Africa. Propolis, produced by bees, is one of nature's most powerful antibiotics. Honey has no expiration date. The bodies of the world's greatest emperors were buried in golden coffins and then covered with honey to prevent them from rotting. The term honeymoon comes from the fact that the young couple consumed honey for fertility purposes after marriage. A bee lives less than 40 days. It visits over 1,000 flowers and produces less than a teaspoon of honey each. But for her, it's the work of a lifetime. Thank you, bees. So never give up. Thank you. All right. So with that healing that was mentioned earlier, I also have a few other animal questions. I have a little bit of trivia to give you as well. So with the healing spirits, it's one of my new decks in the family. I'm going to pull a card for you. All right. Spirit guides and angels, I ask for you to bring the collective the information and the card, the message that you would like to send them today upon today's subject. I will be looking at the comments here in a little bit. Yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm starting to see them now on my phone over here. So I do have a Facebook, so please check out the Facebook lives that I do. Facebook, scroll down my page, you'll see the lives that I've just done just recently. And they just gave it to me. Thank you. One second. My computer's froze. Okay, and like I said, please go back and watch the replay for the clicking the like button. I'd appreciate that. Okay, so the first card that came out was Inner Space and Universal Knowledge. The knowledge that I have just given you. And your inner space to never give up. Go within. See? Inner space and go within. So like I said, please try to be crystal clear on how to align your passions. Create a clear and precise goal and make sure that you follow your intentions. Then you will understand the value that these bring into your life and into your circle. So go within. I want to get the message on that, Spirit. Go within. Thank you. Go within. And that is 48. That's a good number because it's an even number. Okay. Go within. No matter how much you have learned or how much you are seen to be the trusted one that offers to go to help and guidance, you must always remember to give something back to yourself. Guardian spirits are telling you that you are also a sentient being, and as such, you will at times require regeneration from the healing powers of the universe. That is, one of them is meditation. Meditation is good for mind, body, and soul, and allowing yourself to be still when required will bring you balance and contentment, which in turn will create clarity and peace. The inner you is your environment, so remember to treat yourself well and never give up. And that's from the Healing Spirits. I'm absolutely loving this card. I can't stop looking at it. All right. So again, protection is another one that came up, and right now it's 111. Look at that. I just looked at the phone. I've been doing that a lot lately. All right. So today's tarot message is the Seven of Swords. And I will be showing you that later. I'll be posting that on Facebook. Today, it might be a good idea to to be protective with your thoughts. Never give up, right? Don't get into your own head. There can be pressure at times to conform to a status quo. Opinions, especially in the internet age. However, thinking of yourself and aligning with your own values is important in living an authentic life. That passion I talked about. So examine your beliefs and have integrity, but don't always need to let others weigh in on your ideas. And that goes with the inner space and universal knowledge. Of knowing never to give up, right? Right. Protection. That also has to do with protecting your ideas, your energy, your passion. Don't let anybody in that is not worthy, that doesn't do anything for your highest good. And as of course, the bees and ants always protect they're almost like a team. I mean, I know the bees, they work individually, but still. So the last card is connection. This is the one that came out earlier while I was shuffling. So you need to connect with someone special. A loved one is a gift to treasure. So stay in connection. And have communication. I'm telling you, these all came out and they all align with each other. And then the last one that came out was letting go. You need to let go that what doesn't serve you. Let go of other people's ideas that they think that are good for you. Don't give up on your own dreams. Just know when you've had enough of other people's opinions and just ignore them, shut them out. Start working on you, your inner self, your inner space. So always stay in harmony, and that's a 6. So I'm really glad that that came out. All right. Wisdom, protection, belief, knowledge. Okay, gratitude deck. Spirit, please bring me the message you would like to bring the collective today. From the gratitude deck, which I talked about gratitude early on today. Hopefully you got to watch the whole thing from the beginning. And if you haven't, you can always go back to the replay. It would be advisable. There's a lot of messages from Spirit. Okay. This is the one. Timing. Thank you. Timing. Timing is everything. In divine timing. All right. Beautiful card. Now, this is the sun and the moon. This is like yin and yang, okay? This has the strength, the lion, the strength card, the sun, the moon. It's actually a waning moon. Waning and waxing, sorry. Fish, Pisces, Leo. I see a lot of signs in here. Night and day. Timing is everything. And you know, some flowers open during the day, and then the moon also has a lot to do with our tide. It has a lot of effect on our tide, the full moon. Actually, the moon period, but mostly the full moon. So as you know, the sun, the lion, the flowers. So I'm going to read what it says, but I like to give my own interpretation of it. This one's really early up in the book. I'm going to keep this card out today. The affirmation with this card is perfect timing is always at work. Busy bee. And for this, I am grateful. I am grateful for the time that the universe gives me. So a goddess of the 4 elements stands between the axis of day and night, surrounded by air, fire, earth, and water. The 4 elements are a core component of your physical experience. Fire is thought to be the first element that came into existence. In this manner, it represents life, transformation, and purification. That is so nice. The lion is a symbol of fire, which is Leo, reminds you to remain strong and courageous. The water symbolizes life, health, and emotions. The dolphin reminds you to allow for change while navigating emotional waters. Air is concerned with communication, travel, and perception. The bird and the moon signify the importance of breath and the ability to think and imagine. Earth represents fertility, the act of remaining grounded and the creativity within its process. The multitude of flowers shown, they show both security and endless opportunities. Nice. Trust in the divine timing and know where there are numerous solutions and outcomes available to you. So if you're always waiting on something to actually put it into fruition, okay, it's not easy waiting on that. So you just have to have control of the timing of the events in your life. Don't push anything into existence if you've already asked the universe for help. So when you try to force your ideas or to manage what you want on your own, you might end up in a big mess. So you need to be patient and allowing something to happen in the divine time. It can definitely be difficult, but it is mandatory. However, everything happens when it's supposed to and not 1 minute before. And of course, 40 days. Remember when I mentioned that the bees live 40 days? One bee lives for 40 days. Well, kind of like in the Bible, going to the promised land. Supposed to be what, 40 years? And then with the ark, 40 days, 40 nights. It's a very significant number. Timing, even with the ark, timing. That has a lot to do with the Bible as well. So, again, I would also like to mention thank you guys for all your support and all your likes and all your subscribes and all your comments and going to Patreon and becoming a member of my Patreon channel. So with that, I'm going to do a crystal card because I'm not feeling the angels wanting me to go into Wisdom Oracle or the Soul's Journey. I'm not feeling it today. I brought those out just in case they called me to use that. So before I get to the crystal cards, I would like to engulf myself in some of these comments and share some of this with you. So I'm going to put these aside. Make my coffee. Rational thinking gone wild. Nice. Denise Waverly, welcome. G, hello, welcome. I hope you guys really liked the content for today and the meaning of it. Good morning, Ira. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. I didn't know some of the things that I researched on bees. Wow. Just parted ways with friends I had for 40 years. That is interesting. I'm sorry to hear that, but that is very interesting. So today's number is 40, obviously, in between the bees and you and the Bible. And yeah, definitely. Yes, well, thank you, G. I do too. I really do too. All right. Crystal time. Let me get. I also wanted to show you that if you know of anybody that would like to partake in a reading, that please let them know that they can do so by emailing me or getting with me here on YouTube, Patreon, where else? Facebook, Instant Messenger. So there's the email address. And very, very soon, I'm going to be doing a live with panelists. So if you're inclined to do so, just let me know in the comments on the next few lives per subject, of course. Also, to get more content, go to patreon.com, and it's $7 to become a member to get the extended readings. You can also upload your private reading from there, and you can also get all the exclusive content that I do not share here on YouTube or my Facebook or TikTok. So there's a lot of different things. I just did a whole segment on Hump Day, Wednesday, on Wednesday Hump Day. So don't forget about that. Check your calendars, check it out, check on your calendars and put on there for a Hump Day coffee hour. It's in between like 10:30 and 12:30, somewhere in between there. It depends on, of course, the weather and the timing that I have to give on that day. So, and the reception, of course, the internet reception. So yeah, definitely please check that out. Take a picture of that if you have to. Um, yeah, and this one right here, you'll see this Happy Hump Day. Donations are always accepted on Hump Day Coffee Hour. I do it by Cash App, and I also get payment through Cash App for your readings. And there is a button on my Patreon channel for personal readings. All right, so let me go back to that. Let me get rid of that out of the way. I wanted to at least share that with you. All right, good. All right, so to the crystal card now. This is by Call It Baron Reed. These are beautiful cards. I have like 3 or 4 different types of crystal cards. And I also have crystal healing cards. I have a whole astrology book as well. So, oh, here's news. Okay, so if you're still with me, thank you very much. TikTok, 10 p.m. Central Time. I will be going live, and it's going to be very different because I do not have all of the um, buttons and bells and whistles as some of the TikTokers do, TikTok content creators do, because I don't have 10,000 followers. Right. It's insane. But so I spoke to a TikTok content creator last night about clear quartz and different crystals. But she had shown me on her live that she had a crystal and she didn't know what it was. So she showed me. And wouldn't you know it, this is the card that came up. Clear quartz. Clear quartz. Most of the time, this comes polished. Okay, 90% of the time, you'll see this polished. My clear quartz, they're all charged. They're all put away right now. They're near me, but they're way too. There's too many. I've been in the crystal world, gem world since 2014. So I am going to give you the same as I have for her. You cleanse this with tepid water. You put it on a windowsill in sunlight. You could put it outside in sunlight. You can put it in dirt, like dig a little hole and put the crystal inside the sand. This will clear it and cleanse it and clear it and charge it. Then for about a week, whenever you leave your house, either put it on your dashboard in your car or vehicle, or you can put it on your person, because you need to allow the crystals to actually connect with you and your vibes and its properties and its duties. In order for it to know what to do, you need to have it on your person near you. I put it by my nightstand, or I put it in my purse, or I put it on my person. But right now, my clear quartz is on my dashboard. Very much a protector. All right, so I'm going to read the message from the book about this clear quartz. So the crystal, meditation. Hello. Yes, I cannot forget to even tell you about that. Meditate with clear quartz when we desire clarity on an aspect of our life. Clear quartz is monogamous in that it will generously offer up its own energy in order to magnify that of any other stone. Containing only silicon, and oxygen, it is the purest of all crystals. It is easily programmable with our intentions. Clear quartz spirit comes bearing energetic growth and expansion. What do you love? What do you desire? You need to choose those well, so the seed you water will lead to a bumper crop of just what you hoped for. Invest time in activities that fulfill you and fulfill you with prosperity. Now, this is also an abundance crystal, by the way, because it's always at its natural state. The quartz crystal can help you bring back and notice what feels healthy and good and rooted in a strong foundation, so you can expand upon it with the help of the conscious universe. The appearance of clear quartz spirit signifies certain opportunities that lead to greater good. Whatever you place your intentions on, it will grow. So be certain what you want. And as I said earlier on in this message today, to be clear of how to align your passions. Create a clear and precise goal. The intentions, personal and professional. Then you will understand the value that these bring into your life, your world, and your circle. This right here is confirmation. So, I have 2 or 3 crystal and gemstones and chakras videos. Please check them out on my video side and my live tab. You'll also see the best, most descriptive one was just recently, like maybe 5 months ago. And then there's one with an eyeball with a rainbow colors inside the eyeball underneath the video tab. Down about a year, but it is definitely worth it. You'll definitely love what it represents. I'm not going to give it away. So again, make sure that you express gratitude to the universe, even through the crystals. You can hold crystals and do meditation and do your thankful and grateful mantra. So that is basically it for today. So be a busy bee, be grateful, be thankful, and keep going. Don't give up. Just know when you've had enough. Don't push yourself. Do things for your highest good. For you. Make you happy. Do it for 40 days. Do a challenge for 40 days. Make a journal for 40 days. There's your challenge. All right. Great live, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody. What time on TikTok? Okay, that is 10 p.m. Central Time tonight. So if you're watching this after this date, which is August 26th, just look on the TikTok and you'll see it. I'm not too sure how they conduct with lives afterwards. I do not know that, but I do know that it has been an option of mine for many, many months. But it can only be done by my phone. I can't do it by my computer because I don't have 10,000 followers. All right. And I appreciate you, G. I will definitely see you there. Definitely see you there. And thank you very much. I appreciate all of you that are watching from the video side. Please click the like button. Check out my Patreon, TikTok, and Facebook. And if you'd like a personal reading, watch this video again. You'll check out the information. All right. You guys take care. Thank you very much again. Oh, you're welcome. All right. You guys take care. Until next time, love and light.